Hey, what's up? Postal268 here. Thought I'd make a quick little video showing some deck profiles on Duel Links, since I used to do it in real life for link summoning. Anyways, let's check it out. Let's see, deck board. I'm gonna show you a Ghostrick today. Guess I'll do it one card at a time. Well, here. Oops. This is sort of improvised, so we'll work on this as we go. Alright, we got one Lava Golem. Very good if you've already got a board set up. The strategy with the Ghostricks is that basically you want one Ghostrick skeleton on the field to start with. Set him down and just hope that you got a ghoul and a mummy in your hand. I know it's a 50-50 blend of monsters and traps, but it's for a good reason. So try to set down like a Ghostrick skeleton and have a fake plan or something to stop attacks. So that next turn you flip summon Ghostrick skeleton, so that activates its effect, removes top card off your opponent's deck. Then you can normal summon Mummy, and then his effect allows you to normal summon again. You normal summon Ghoul. Ghoul's effect, you can boost up, say, Mummy to like 3,000 something attack, and then flip both Ghoul and Skeleton back down, and then use more traps to stop attacks on them, and then start beating them to death with Mummy. So, Lava Golem is just once you have your field set up, you can still have control of your opponent's field. It's extremely helpful against ancient gears, since a lot of them you can't activate traps while they're attacking. So say you're sitting on a Radiant Mirror Force, which that will destroy all attacking monsters as long as they control at least 3, which actually that's the max field in this game. Having a Lava Golem is pretty handy. So now that I've explained the basis, we'll go over the cards. Lava Golem, I run at 1 because you can't run more. I run 2 Goblin Zombies, again because you can't own more than 2 Goblin Zombies. Run 2 Ghostrick Mummies, 3 Ghostrick Skeletons, 2 Ghostrick Ghouls. Now I'll go over the effects. If you don't know, Lava Golem, you can sacrifice 2 of your opponent's monsters to summon a Lava Golem to their side of the field. Beginning of every turn, they take 1,000 points of damage. Of course, you're giving them a 3,000 attack monster, but if they have something that you really don't know what to do about, nothing can stop a Lava Golem, pretty much. It will kill anything. Just sacrifice it. Goblin Zombies are extremely handy. If you've noticed, there's 2 different win conditions in this deck. You can beat the crap out of them using Ghoul's effect, but the other win condition is to deck them out using Skeleton's effect. Goblin Zombie is helpful in 2 aspects. One, he's a search card. When he dies, you can add any zombie, in this deck at least, from the deck to the hand. Second, if you do have an open, like say your opponent has a clear field or a low attack monster, you can swing in with Goblin Zombie, and if he inflicts battle damage, you send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. So he's helpful in 2 aspects of this deck. Ghostrick Skeleton is the main focus though. Run 3 of those, because every time you flip him up, like his effect will flip him back face down every turn, so you flip summon him every turn. Every time he flips over, his flip effect is that he can remove from play the top card of your opponent's deck, face down. And he can do this for each Ghostrick monster, I think on the field or you control. Let me take a look. Yeah, up to the number of Ghostrick monsters you control. Okay. So if you have, Mummy and Ghoul or just any other 2 Ghostricks, flip those face up first and then flip him, and you can start, 3 cards off the top of the deck every turn is devastating. Especially if they can't attack you, which most of these traps stop them from being able to attack you. Ghostrick Mummy, I think a lot of people don't give him the credit he deserves. He's very good in filling up the field extremely quickly. Of course, just like all the Ghostricks, his effect is he can flip back face down every turn, but his other effect is that you can normal summon a Ghostrick in addition to your normal summon. So if you normal summon Ghostrick Mummy, you can then normal summon another Ghostrick. And then Ghoul is just really good, because a lot of times, say you're not drawing a skeleton or all of your skeletons have died, Ghoul can still help you win through battle damage. What he can do is target one of your Ghostrick monsters, and then its attack becomes the combined attack of all Ghostrick monsters that you control. The downside is only that monster can attack, which is not a large downside because you're flipping the other ones face down anyways. Now the support, you must run 3 Feint Plan. I mean, that's a staple for this deck. A player cannot attack face down monsters during this turn. Obviously, since they can all flip face down, very powerful. I run 2 Radiant Mirror Forces. I've already explained what that does. You know, they got 3 monsters attacking, destroy all of them. I run a Windstorm. I can't say that, but you can read it here. And it'll change all the battle positions of face-up monsters your opponent controls. So that stops an entire field with 1 trap. This one, I mean, I wish I could run more Windstorms. Curse of Anubis is not as useful because, especially when you're running against Ancient Gears or any kind of Gemini or Blue Eyes, it's helpful. It'll change all effect monsters on the field of defense position. I mean, pretty similar to Windstorm, but it doesn't do it to normal monsters. So, I mean, I'm thinking about replacing it, but for now, it's, you know, pretty good. Draining Shield. It doesn't stop a whole field, but it can stop 1 attack and boost up your life points. That's extremely useful. And Wall of Disruption. I only have 1. Not sure if I would run more, but it's pretty handy too. This card, when your opponents are attacking, all of their monsters permanently lose 800 attack for every monster they currently control. Pretty devastating on Duel Links. And then of course Floodgate Trap Hole. As soon as they summon a monster, you can change it to face down defense position, and they can't flip it back over. And use Endless Trap Hell as your effect. It's extremely useful in not only adding a trap to your hand if you need it, but throwing your traps back into the deck. That way you can just keep pumping out these traps to stop their attacks, and then deck them out. Or you can actually, I totally wasn't thinking, this has 3 win conditions. You can kill them with the effect damage Lava Golem if you stall long enough. I mean, that's pretty good right there. Deck out, monster attacks, or effect damage. So, it really depends on your hand. But, yeah, this has been my current Ghostrick deck. There is another strategy if you have Bastion unlocked for GX, where there's a card that he has that makes it to where, let's see. So yeah, Astral Barrier. They attack you, it goes through your monsters and becomes a direct attack, and then you combine it with this other card that you get from Bastion that makes direct attacks do no damage. So that's also another strategy people take with the Ghostrick deck, but I don't have Bastion unlocked yet. It takes like, you have to win 50 times in GX with 3 or less cards left in your deck. And that's really time consuming to try to get unlocked. So, but this is just my current version. Maybe later on I'll have Bastion unlocked, I'll give that a try and tell you how it works out. But so far I haven't had a whole lot of time, but I've gotten through Platinum with Ghostrick, so it seems to be doing alright at the moment. But thanks for watching, it's been Postal268.